Hello everyone, welcome back to another Prize Picks video. If you are new, I am JB and I give out daily picks. If you would like, comment, and subscribe at the end of the video if you were liking what you are seeing, I would appreciate it as always. What I like to do at the very beginning of all my videos is go over the picks I give out on the previous day, so let's go ahead and do that. Sadly, it was a very unlucky night. I don't regret any of the plays we made, like usual. K Towns has gotten foul trouble. Trey Jones and the bonus pick I'll go over in a minute just underperformed. Joel Embiid, same story. Siakam and Nikola Jokic freaking smashed, and you know that's just kind of what happens. You just gotta kind of move on and just know you're making the right plays. Devin Vassell just had a slow start and wasn't able to get there, and then Mo Bamba, I liked him against Charlotte because just it's a good matchup, and he gets injured 4 minutes into the game, and that just is basically the story of yesterday. So just brainwash, forget that day, and let's go to today because I am feeling pretty confident about the picks I'm going to give you. There's going to be a lot of good props today. It's just they're not going to be loaded up until much later in the day. I would definitely look to target a lot of the OKC and Lakers. So when those pop up, I would definitely take advantage of those if they didn't inflate their numbers so much. So for the first pick, we are going to go into the first half fantasy. And we are going to go to... Actually, I'm not even in fantasy. We're going to go to Bruce Brown. I like Bruce Brown because he is a scrappy guy. This is going to be an up-tempo game, 232 over-under. If you look at Bruce Brown's games when he starts... Oh, yeah, look at this first half. And see how good he does when he starts. So if you look, when Bruce Brown starts, he is usually clearing 14 fantasy points. Right here, he didn't get it. And then right here, he didn't get it. But I like that percentage. It's an up-tempo game, and I think he can get there just with steals. He's the kind of guy that doesn't need a lot of scoring of the basket. And that's going to lead me into the next pick. Kind of the same story with DeAndre Hunter. He is just a scrappy guy that doesn't really need to score. So let's go ahead and take a look at when he's versing the Heat. Oh wait, I gotta type log. So almost every time he's played the Miami Heat, he has cleared 11 fantasy points, except these very last two times, which was early 2019 or late 2019. It's a tough matchup as far as just the Heat have a tough defense, but I feel like people like him and Bruce Brown thrive in those positions. The third pick I want to give you guys is Darius Garland. I'm kind of liking this game just because of the pace, but if I can find which tab am I going to? All right, here we go. If you go to, I'll sort by fantasy because that's what we're playing. They give up the most points and rebounds to point guards right now, and an average of almost 50 fantasy points. And then if you go, let's go ahead and check his fantasy points versus Brooklyn Nets. So he's at 44 right now, and he's just cleared it all three times that are out of his last 3 times. I don't know what happened here. Something happened. He must have gotten injured. But these games, I'm assuming Jarrett Allen and Mobley were playing. So without them being in the game, Mobley might be back today. The usage is going to be there. And I really, really like that spot for him. This game should stay close. I don't think the spread 8. I guess it could possibly blow out, but I think it will stay close because Brooklyn defense just is not that great. For the last pick, I'm going to go back to a guy that has saved me and burned me, but I love targeting centers rebounds when they go against Charlotte. Every time I show you guys this, it's because they're the number 1 in the league. They give up almost 18 per game on average. That's insane. And I think this is just a position, like I say, you can't fade it. If something happens, something happens. But I'll go ahead and show you what he has done to these guys. So the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, out of the last 6 times he has cleared this. And that's back when he was almost on Orlando, right? So I'm really liking him today. Only thing that could happen is that he underperforms, decides to stand on the 3-point line, foul out. But the data's there, the research is there. He's done it before. I don't think he'll let us down today. I hope today is a much better day than yesterday and we can get a 4-0 because we deserve it. Thank you for continuing to support and coming back, and I hope today we can get that cash. Alright, guys, have a good one.